road with my German registration with an absolutely road legal bike. Yeah, Germany is a bit, how should I say, weird in regards of laws and regulations, and yep, so everything is basically regulated and everything has to be according to the books, which costs sometimes a bit nerve, but yeah, what to do. Hello, I'm Nikolai, welcome to Spoke Wanderer. Let's roll. Now, I'm back since mid-April here in Romania. My bike arrived actually one day before me. So these guys which transported it, they were amazing. And then I was driving the first days with my Romanian number plate here in Germany. No issue at all. I got an email from my insurance that I have to pay the next quarter. I said, okay, guys, can I maybe pay only for 1 month, so I still have time to drive in May and get the registration done and all. Said no, you have to do it for 3 months, we can't cut it down. Alright, so I made online an appointment because appointments you can only schedule online, you have to book them. And guess what? I had to wait bloody 3 weeks. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, for registration, waiting 3 weeks until you can register your bike. Well, it is what it is. So that meant basically 2 weeks, or the first 2 weeks not driving in May. Then I took the opportunity because I had to make this technical inspection with the TÜV, which is the institution here in Germany to do all these things. And yeah, but I'm gonna tell you a bit more once I stop, so I can also show you, and then I can explain all the details and all the weird facts as well. So that's a nice thing. This place where I'm driving now is about 20 minutes drive from where I live. So you're middle in curvy roads. Okay, it's not big mountain roads, but the landscape is quite pleasant, especially now with all this green. And there's some gorgeous roads. So you find fantastic little routes for day trips, or for you find some fantastic routes not too far away. So if you want to just go for an hour or 2 hour spin, absolutely perfect here in this area on the Swabian Alp, or in German Schwäbische Alb. So it's very nice. So you can also spend a couple of hours riding around. There's some gorgeous places, and at one point I'm gonna show them to you. Look at this nice yellow. So as mentioned already in the intro, it took me a while until I'm back on the road. I want to show you what I had to change on the bike, what challenges I faced. Also with the TÜV, what they complained. I mean, they complained, for example, you've seen in my accessories the gear shifter from SW Motec. They complained about that, for example. So let me tell you a bit more about the different details, what they complained, what challenges I had, what I had to purchase to not get in trouble with the authorities. I'm a gadget freak, as you know, so I unmounted the Rox Speed FX. So now at the moment what you see is absolutely original, so no bar risers at the moment, because you have to have in Germany this KBR number. KBR means Kraftfahrtbundesamt. I have to check what it's actually in English, if you in other countries if this is existing as well, but everything has to be approved by them. So there's a certain number which you have to have. Now I had first 30mm CNC racing picture up here, and the Rox Speed FX, which you've seen already in the other video, link up here. And yeah, it took me a while, but I found some. But I'm gonna make a separate video on the installation and the presentation of the new bar risers that I have. When I went to the TÜV, they complained also about, you remember I had from Altrider the brake pedal extender with the higher setting as well. I'm gonna mount it back because apparently it is legal. Now, as you can see, the German number plate is already a little bit bigger than the Romanian one. The Romanian went about up to here, a little bit wider than this one. And this is already the smallest size what you can get here in Germany. Now, let me show you a close-up what I had to change. Now, this mounting bracket here is original Ducati. Let's see if we can get a better shot. Now, when I bought it, Ducati, they cut it about here. So to accommodate nicely the number plate in Romania. Now the German is much longer, so I had to buy this new, well, it wasn't that much, it's I think, what was it, 12 euro, original Ducati part, no issue at all. Now the other challenge what I had, when you see here, this reflector is in Germany mandatory. So I had this before, the original Ducati part, which don't fit in this combination anymore because the number plate holder is a little bit too long and already one letter moved. Well, so it is. So if you don't have this back reflector here, you pay about, I think, 20 or 30 euro fine. And I mean, a part which is 15 euro, I better have it on, and I'm legal and the police can't say anything about it. So there's so many rules and regulations here. I mean, you can't drive any off-road except it's somehow designated. Now, here I have found a nice forest road. There was no sign in the front, but I don't know how far it goes, if you can go. But I have to remember this location because I still have to give you a feedback about the Dunlop Trial Max mission that I mounted on my Multistrada 950. And so far, at the beginning I was driving with the original PSI, what they said, which is 41 PSI, about 2.4 bars here in Europe. Now I decreased it down to 2 bar and the handling increased tremendously already. And Ducati, in combination with the Pirelli Scorpions, be it the STR, be it the Rally, they recommend 1.8 and 1.6 bar of pressure. Now I'm gonna play a bit around and make a separate video on that. Now I'm happy to be back on the road. I have a couple of projects coming up, and yep, stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna back and hit the road. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and I see you back soon. I'm Nikolai, your Spoke Wanderer. Ciao for now.